Hey all, and welcome back to another wonderful installment of Knight's Journey of Dreams. Today we're heading to a new Knightopia, Delight City.
Mm-hmm. And also, because, we beat Lost Park, we have another persona.
Oh, nice. Come on, give me judgment.
If by judgment you meant Rocket Knight, then you got what you wanted.
Holy shit, we get to turn to Sparkster?
Maybe not quite, but the Rocket Knight is pretty cool, because what it does is it allows you to boost really quickly.
And because of Sonic Colours, I can't help but keep going, Rocket! Every time I use it.
Rocket Knights! Well, it's Sega, it's all connected. I gotta say, I'm really digging, the main hub area's music, it's really peaceful.
Oh, the Dreamgates music is lovely.
I was just saying to Richie and Kato, before we recorded, episode 3 or 4, I just paused the video, and it was on Will looking at the camera, really, really judging me for having paused the video. Like, Jesus Christ, man, I need to take breaks in between recording these parts, Okay, so green idea symbolizes growth. We've got the red one, which is courage, right?
Mm-hmm.
White is ideals?
Intelligence.
Well, white's purity.
Okay, well.
Blue's intelligence.
Okay.
We're all good. We need to pay attention now because important plot is happening right now.
Oh, yeah, this is the twist I've heard so much about from you.
Yeah, it's not really a twist, but it is still a twist.
Well, it's kind of a meta twist, because one of the characters in-game doesn't know that Knights is actually a Nightmaren.
The two characters that look the same are the same species? Oh my god!
What a fucking racist. How dare you! Get out of this playthrough!
Alright, I'm off.
Well, fine. Be that way.
Oh, look at his low poly shame. What, has he just come here to play some mind games or something? He could have attacked Knights pretty much 10 times over by now.
Well, yeah, but Riala's a dick, so Riala is basically just messing with Knights' head before he captures Knights. Well, before Riala captures Knights. Bloody pronouns!
Yeah. I expect more from the Sacred Sword Excalibur, honestly.
Well, this is more the evil version of the Sacred Sword Excalibur.
If that's a threat, then bring it on.
I'm seeing the neon textures in the background, and all I can think of is Casino Park from Sonic Heroes.
Well, that's not surprising, but we have a boss battle!
Ooh, nice. Kind of out of nowhere.
Some rockin' music.
Turn that video game music up a bit. Smash that fucking volume button. Oh yeah, here we go. Explain away, Rich.
So, the way that you defeat Riala is you see these balls that are flying around the arena.
Uh-huh.
You have to latch onto them and fling them at Riala.
Nice. I love the backdrop for this particular boss fight.
It's stunning. I mean, it's partially because Delight City is a very gorgeous level. But what's also quite nice is that you see the little portal up in the sky there.
Uh-huh.
The 3 circles surrounding it show how many hit points Riala has.
Oh, wow!
Wow, I've actually never noticed that.
So you can visually see how the battle is going. I suppose it's also quite nice because it's an unintrusive way of a health bar, really.
Are you all right?
How is Riala falling down in midair?
Don't, Kato, don't.
I can't help it!
I need to go one part without some kind of nitpick, please.
And your answer, Kato, is dreams.
Oh, yeah. Anything's possible in a dream. Ha 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 ha, this is me laughing.
Supposed to be a fair fight.
Knights, how long have you known Riala?
Knight's entire life.
Well.
Cerberus is on the way here to see you.
What? Cerberus?
The Hound of the Underworld? Really?
Yeah.
If I'm right, Cerberus is the only boss fight they actually build up.
Yeah, and to be fair, Cerberus isn't actually all that terrifying.
Yeah, he's kind of pathetic.
I'm sure we'll cope just fine.
Unless you're looking to be gobbled up for dinner, I'd stay right there in that cage if I were you.
Okay. I'm actually kind of liking this sort of build-up.
I mean, this is something that I do really like about Knight's Journey of Dreams' story, is it's cheesy and it's hammy and it's cliched, but it does it with such sincerity that, and also there is quite a lot of heart behind it.
I think you're just a sucker for schmaltz, really.
Of course I'm a sucker for schmaltz. It's lovely.
Aww.
So it's the type of thing where it's not exactly going to win an Oscar, but it's enjoyable.
Wait, what kind of awards do video games get again? Golden joysticks?
Golden joysticks or BAFTAs,
Yep.
depending on country and what you classify as being a decent award ceremony.
Oh, visions of Station Square rush to my mind.
But yeah, obviously, it's a chase mission, because start of the world, chase mission. And this is technically Will's most difficult chase outside of the final level. So expect lots of stuff to be going on, and also it's this really wonderful neon city, so you've got all sorts that's going to be happening.
What was your first visit to this city like, Carto? Did you have a good time with it?
I mean, I like the overall level itself, but I will admit I did have quite a hard time playing it because I was somehow getting lost in a straight line.
Yeah. Well, I guess there is a lot of stuff going on in the background compared to like the valley or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there is also the fact of, as a bit later on in this level, which gets a little bit fancy with the camera angle.
Ah, yes, that area.
Which, that bit is quite confusing to get through, and yeah, we'll deal with that when we deal with it.
What, was it an issue with like not realising what plane you were on or something?
A bit, yeah.
Well, that is part of the issue. You will understand more when we get there, because I think it's either the second mare or the third mare. I think it's probably the third mare, but yeah, it's the third mare.
Oh, look at all the neon!
Trust me, you are going to both love the neon and hate the neon by the end of Delight City. You're going to love it here because of this thing. This is amazing.
Now I just want to play Knight's Pinball again.
Because if you can manage to hit all of the levers, then you are likely going to get a ridiculous number of blue chips.
Holy shit. That is like so much better than the night section in Casinopolis Zone in Sonic Adventure 1.
Indeed.
I wonder if anybody's actually been able to get all the Idia in that. Because it is possible, I've just never done it.
There will be some crazy Sonic fan who has managed to do it. Or crazy Knights fan who plays Sonic. Some will have managed it.
Oh, you can get the different idia in the minigame.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I just remember every time I played it, I just kind of like let the game do its thing until the minigame drops me back on the pinball table. Oh my god, look at it! Top-down Knights!
Uh-huh. Which is both alright and slightly confusing because you're in this little city area and it's not necessarily clear what the game wants you to do. The idea is you hit the glowing balls to activate the lifts and they will allow you to change plane. But it is very easy to get slightly lost in this area because the map doesn't really help you out. But once you know the path through it, you're good to go, really.
Alright, so what Persona changes Knights into a pinball, then?
No Persona, this is just one of the in-level Knights transformations that Knights does randomly, like the roller coaster.
Okay, now let's talk about the roller coaster, please. I'm still recovering.
This is a bit of an odd bit. I think what you've got to do is you've got to hit the 8-ball into a hole
Uh-huh.
to get this to activate, but I've never quite managed to understand how it all works, so I've just sort of rolled with the flow, really.
Yeah, Sega is kind of notorious for in-game mechanics like that, I think.
Yeah, but it's all good.
Nicely done, Rich.
Thank you. Just need to ace it with the boss.
Is there any point to twirling at the end, or is it just for style?
It's just for style, so that is acrobatic mode. Essentially, if you just tilt the Wiimote to the side, if you are in Mind Sight or Wiimote Nunchuck, you can get knights to do that, and it just looks fancy. In the original Knights into Dreams, you went through the ribbons, you activated the acrobatic mode, and it allowed you to score extra points. Here it's just visual flair, and I love it.
Oh my, this boss looks like something out of fucking Bayonetta.
Not quite, because, you know, Cerberus isn't nearly big enough to be a boss from Bayonetta, but they certainly do remind me of Grace and Glory.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
It's the whole red and blue colour scheme.
Yeah, this boss is just... They build it up so much, and it's really kind of easy.
Because, I mean, essentially all you need to do is go to the ball and hit it far enough away that the two heads of Cerberus clash together. So it's not that difficult, but when you get to the hard mode, that's when it starts to be a little bit of a blighter. But there we go.
Just in terms of visual spectacle alone, that was a really interesting boss.
It was. But seeing as, you know, that just went all by really, really quickly, you're actually getting more than one mission in the first part of a level today.
Oh,
Yeah.
you spoilers, Richard.
I know, it's because I think I was aiming to get around 15 minutes for each part, because this was back in the day where they had finally introduced, like, unlimited time limits on videos. Because it was 2012, so they introduced the unlimited time limit.
This footage is that old?
Oh god.
Yeah, it's 2012, that's how old this footage is.
And just think, if the end of the world had happened at the end of 2012, you wouldn't even been able to use the footage.
I know! Well, the thing is that I did use it because my redo playthrough went up in 2012.
Okay.
It was either just before my YouTube anniversary or just after, because that's what I tend to like to do. I like to either end a year or start a year with some sort of celebration. It's why I'm doing Little King's Story just after my current YouTube anniversary.
I love that game.
Oh, such a good game. And it's coming out on PC. Hell yeah.
Hey, Knights. Can I ask you something?
Oh god, here we go, the feels.
Well, I mean, it's nothing major.
Why are you an abomination, Knights? Why are you and Rial the same dark, stinking abomination?
The neon lights? It's just that
It does feel like a quite adult conversation for him to be having at his age.
And someday I'm going to grow
Well,
up
yeah, but
and live
he's
in a world
like
just like that.
14.
See?
He definitely doesn't look it.
I know, he's either 14 or he's 12. Give me a second.
He's got bloody Steven Universe syndrome going on.
Okay, let's go. I'd like to scope out Nightopia at night myself. Really?
Okay, Will's 12. That's it. I think it's Elliot who might be 14.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That's probably the way around it is.
Horde of Nightmarons are attacking!
What?
They want to use the city as a base for their invasion of Nightopia!
Oh, it's absolutely horrible!
Ugh.
Shut up, you. I get my fun where I can take it.
All right. Then
We're in a theme park and your fun comes from puns.
I can't ride the video!
So, yeah, this is a slightly cruel
Oh, okay.
This is the mission I outright hate.
Yeah, it's not fun at all, because you have got to defeat all 20 Nightmarons as quickly as possible, and while the map does show you where they are sort of located, it doesn't actually tell you what plane they are on.
Okay, what elevation they're on.
Yeah, so it's very, very, very easy to get lost. And also it's very easy to see enemies just ahead, and then you end up going down something that you shouldn't do.
Or maybe that's just you, Richard.
Yeah. So, you probably heard the slight jingle of me restarting the level because I didn't get the rank that I wanted to.
Oh, Richie.
Yeah, I try to edit these all as seamlessly as possible, but sometimes things like that just slip through the cracks.
Also, 2012, you were much less experienced with that kind of thing at the time.
Well, exactly. But, I mean, at least the one positive of Neon City Battle is that the song is pretty cool.
Check out the OST whenever you're not watching our videos, guys. Much appreciated for that, by the way.
Oh, definitely.
And this is actually one of the few times you can actually say, oh, you can actually buy this OST if you got things like iTunes or Amazon, stuff like that. You can buy it digitally.
Yeah.
I so wish more games would actually do that.
Oh, God, yeah. Because the thing is that you just want it.
Yes, you do. And
easy.
the part's over.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about more video game music next time, I guess. Or maybe not. Maybe everything, maybe nothing. See you then.